Hi dears, it's Mikey here. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. I know that my channel have been a little bit dead, uh, um, like with house building and speed buildings. I don't have any time or any inspiration to do a new house building lately, and I have been with time lately to stream, so I didn't make this building. I didn't build this house on stream. It was out of screen like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, something like that. 2 weeks ago, I went to watch Alice Through the Looking Glass with my friends, and I got really, obsessed with Mother Ether's house. So I tried to do a sim version of his house on the movie, since I couldn't do exactly exactly the same house. So I had to do some stuff and like inspire me on that house, and I think in the end it's turned out really nice. I'm going to show you the image that I used for inspiration and for reference. You are going to see that it's not really like the photo, but it's impossible to do curved walls on Sims 4, so I had to work with what the game gives me. So I tried to make the walls, the first floor walls, a little bit curved by putting a curved, a tilted roof, and this is going to be like a 3-story, 4-story. I think it's a 4-story. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4-story house, including the first floor, of course. And the concept of this house was to, of course, it's inspired on the Mad Ether house, but since it's from Wonderland, you know the story of Alice in Wonderland and the Alice Through the Looking Glass. So there's a lot of shrinking and being tall. So I decided to scale a lot of objects in this house. I began with the garden. This time I do not always start with the landscaping, but this time I felt like it. So I decided to put to scale the sunflowers and put them big, like really big. I don't know. I think the concept of the house and the decoration and the landscaping, it's really Wonderlandian, like, if you can call it that. Inside of the house you are going to have a lot of mismatching items, like I'm not going to try to match the colors or the patterns. The idea is to be not matching. So and it's going to this house is going to have a lot of objects that can be really used. For example, I'm going to scale a bench on the garden that it is really big, so your Sims cannot use properly, but you can see it as a prop of the house, so it gives that Wonderlandian aesthetic. Yeah, I decided to put gnomes because they are creepy, and I'm going to put also a big chess table. Of course, I scaled it like everything I did on this house. Just to let you know why I am like a little bit busy. I have like a dancing event, so I've been like dancing like a mad person, so I don't have any time for streaming and I miss it a lot. I guess for the next week I'll be able to stream again, and on the beginning of the next month I'll be able to get the new game pack, which I'm really excited. It's the Sims 4 Dine Out, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. Oh, it's the Dine Out, Sims 4 Dine Out game pack. I'm so excited, but I couldn't get the money yet to to buy it. But as soon as I get it, I'm going to do a review like I do for every game pack and expansion pack. I'm really excited for that pack because I'll be able to build like restaurants and dinners and snack bars, and I guess I didn't saw yet what the pack brings you. I saw the trailer, but I really want to get surprised when I'm doing the review because I think my reaction will be more genuine. So as you can see, and like always, I was struggling with the stairs because this house on the inside, it's really small. It's not the width of the house, it's not that big, so to pass through the first floor to the second and the second to the third, it's going to be the stairs are going to are going to fit in the wall space, so it's going to be a weird division. The second floor and the first floor, I made it the living room, which is really small, but like I said, like in Wonderland, stuff are small and big at the same time, so I think it gives a really cool aesthetic. So yeah, I forgot to say that this is the first time I use like this paneling for the outside. The color scheme, as you can see, as you saw the photo, the imagery that I was like inspiring me myself, I decided to go with the same color scheme. And yeah, like I said, this second floor is going to be really weird. The kitchen is going to be really colorful with a lots of teapots. I tried to put a lot of teapots, and I decided to give it the walls the most wallpaper I could give, the most neutral, so I could put the as you can see now, I just scaled a chair inside of the house, and I'm going to scale the TV as well. Like I was saying, I tried to give a neutral wallpaper so I could be really extravagant and really not matching at all with the rest of the furniture. And I think this is a concept. I really like it, to be quite honest. So yeah, I'm going to put the most colors that don't match each other at all. And yeah, I did not try to use this house with a sim yet, so I don't know how this house is like in terms of routing and using objects, but I think it will work fine. Now I'm going to add some, I'm just going to rearrange the scheme, and I'm going to put a rabbit and some items that I'm going to decorate the house with items that resemble the Wonderland, like teapots, rabbits, flamingos, and these really wicked curtains. And I decided to put like different curtains, so the mismatched theme continues. So this is supposed to be a messy concept, and it's so messy that it turns out well, in my opinion. Yeah, and you see a pig. I put a pig as well, and I put the clown because I think that painting is really creepy. So I think it was worth to put in the living room. Like I said, I'm going to put a lot of teapots and tea services and everything that has to be with tea, because this is the Mad Air house and he's mad for tea parties. Okay, like you're watching now, I add some chess lightings because there's a chess game in one of Alice's movies, and now this is the most strange room that I did on a building, because it's just a passway room, so you don't have anything to do in this room instead of passing by it. And I decided to put a painting easel and like a pumpkin crafter, just so the Sims can use this room like any other rooms. Oh, I decided to put the wishing well because I didn't use it in any of my new buildings, and I add the romantic garden stuff pack. I think it's how it's called. So yeah, I tried to put this hanger with a bigger hat and with a really big jacket, just to give that idea. And then I decided to put a mirror and this really wicked lightings that came with the movie hangout stuff pack. And I decided to put a chair, and this is the reading area. I decided to put a bookshelf as well. And yeah, I think this division, this room, it's really weird, but it turned out really well, I can say. So again, I had trouble with the stairs, where to fit the stairs, and I decided where to fit them. And now we are doing the kitchen, and for the first time I'm using doors because the other rooms didn't have any divisions beside the room itself, like the living room and the hallway, second floor room, however you want to call it. I decided to use a plot pattern, I guess, like a blue or a green one. I don't remember which one I used. Let me just check. Yeah, I think I stayed with the greenish one. And yeah, as you can see, I'm always like remembering I'm passing through the objects, and I'm like, oh, this looks really cool on the garden. And I was like on the kitchen, so it happens a lot of times. I decided to put just two stuffs. Don't ask me why, but I just thought it would look great because it's a kitchen. My daughter likes tea parties and cakes, so it needs a really full kitchen with really good appliances. So I decided to put the cabins and the counters, which one of different colors, just to look even more wicked. I decided to use this table just because of the pattern, and then I'm going to choose random chairs just to mismatch again, and I'm going to put a lot of them, and it's one from different with different designs to keep the messiness. So the kitchen is going to be on this concept like the rest of the house. It's going to have a really large teapot. I decided to add an ice cream machine and chocolate fondue fountain, but I think I'm going to get rid of that later because I'll need a empty counter or something like that for the Sims to cook. This building took me like 6 hours or something like that. I'm not sure, but it took me half of a day doing it, more or less than 12 hours. And I was really inspired, and this gave me the idea to do the Queen of Hearts castle. I don't know how it's going to happen that, because I need an image to get inspired of, because I never did a bigger building. So it's going to be really a challenge. As you can see, I put like that fruit ball really big. I'm keep repeating myself because I really like the concept of scaling objects, because this really looks Wonderlandian. And I decided to put 2 chairs over there, and then I used that curtains that came with spooky stuff pack, because I really thought it would look okay. But like I was saying, after I did this, I was like, I want to do a Queen of Hearts castle. It's going to be a big challenge for me because I never did such big buildings, and I'm still thinking how I'm going to execute that, how I'm going to start to do that. I really need to do a big research, but I'm going to save that for a stream, because I don't stream for too long, and I think I'm going to take a long time doing that, to be quite honest. Yeah. Oh, this house has a lot of CC because lately I decided to re-download the CC I had. So the stoves are CC, are custom content. The cabins and the counters are custom content as well. And there's a lot of custom content in this house. So if you want to watch it on my gallery and download it, don't forget to pick the custom content option. Like I said, I keep scaling stuff. As you see, a big toilet paper, a big towel. No, I just didn't. A big toilet paper and a big towel. I don't know. I really like how this turned out. So this is for the third floor. We are on the third floor, yeah, and now we are going to the fourth floor. I guess I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't remember. Oh, I forgot that I did not place the fridge because the Sims don't need to eat, right? What's a kitchen without a fridge? So, and now we have the last. Oh no. Oh yeah, I'm just rearranging the objects because I realized that I didn't have any empty counter, so the Sims could do the food on it. So this is the last floor, and I'm going to do MaikiTan's bedroom, and I guess I'm going to do another bathroom, and I don't know if I'm going to do an office. Yeah, I'm going to do an office, and I'm going to do an office and a bedroom with a bathroom between the two rooms. As you can see, I'm going to continue with the mismatch, and I decided to choose a really cute pattern because I think if it is a MaikiTan, he is a little bit childish, so I think and really bit crazy, so I think he would like a bed with a B pattern. And I decided to put a really big wardrobe. So only one of them will be usable because the other one, no, I think you can use scaled wardrobes. I'm not sure, but you can try. Yeah, I'm going to use different end tables because who there cares to have like a stuff that matches in this house. I decided to put a big bear, so the room can look a little bit childish. And I'm going to use various curtains with different colors. And I remember then, oh, look, a fork, and I went to the kitchen to place it. Then I scaled the flower and another flower and a mirror. And yeah, now I'm going to pick up this statue and I'm going to scale it up. And the flamingo on his room is actually my favorite part. And I was trying to scale up toys to look like he has big toys or something like that, but then again the room was starting to be a little bit full. So I decided just to put paintings and stuff on the walls. And now I think I'm going to do the study room. I know that in Wonderland there's no laptops, neither I don't remember if I did put a computer on this, but I think I did. I mean, this is Sims, they will need a computer for sure, so I decided to put a computer, if I'm not mistaken. And then again, a teapot with tea cups. I decided to put a fireplace. And now I'm trying to put big books, and I'm trying to put them over them, like to create a big pile of books. And then I came back and I put like a big clothing, and as you see, I found the perfect books for the base, and I did like a book tower, a big hanger. And then I remember in the middle of this, oh my god, this is MaikiTan's house. This is a Wonderlandian inspired house, and there's any clock. So in a few minutes or in a few seconds, I'm going to put some a wall clock. And as you see, I did put a big lamp over there. I'm so proud of this house because I never thought that this would come this way. Because first of all, I was really sad about it because I was looking at by the outside and I was like, this does not look as the movie, but if you look like a few times, you're going to see that there are some similarities. And one thing that I really regret the game not having yet is the spiral stairs, and as you can see, I did put a computer. And now I'm doing the second bathroom, and I decided to go with more folkloric, more neon, more colorful, objects for there. And then again, I keep scaling stuff and putting towels, and this house is a mess, but a good mess. Oh, this is quite difficult. I've been talking for like 21 minutes or 20 minutes or something like that, and I do not have the capacity to the skill to keep like speaking with you guys, because I think I have a lack of ideas what to talk about it. So this is how it looks by the outside. I think it's so cool. Now I decided to add the outdoor lamps, and then I don't know if I already add the chess table. I'm really confused. And yeah, and these lamps are all going to be scaled up and scaled down, and I'm going to play with the scales. I'm so happy. Yeah, I didn't put the chess table yet, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm so confused. But there you are, the bench that your Sims can't use. This was so unhandy, this pack stuff, the romantic garden pack stuff. It came in handy on this house. I was thinking about doing Central Park, the Central Park venue for your Sims on Eucharist, but then it came to my mind to do the Mediator's house, and yeah, and a big water pot, water jar, water pot. What do you call that? Oh my god, flower pot, whatever. And then today I was like, oh, let's edit the video and doing the voiceover, and then I remind myself that there was like a really cool wall decoration, like it's like a support that I could like put on the outside, so the house could look a little bit more how do we say, detailed. Yeah, so today I went to the game and I put these wood supports, and I think that's all. Thank you for watching, and see you next time, dears. Bye. Don't forget to download my house on the Sims gallery, and everything will be on the description box, every social media of mine. And thank you so much for watching again, and I hope you like this house. Bye.